Good morning! It is 9:13. We've been on the road since 6:30 this morning because we are headed to Banff. I am so excited. We are first stopping in Jasper, and that is where we're spending the night. So it is about a almost 10-hour drive, but once we get into Canada and Banff, we'll be making some stops along the Icefields Parkway. So hopefully it won't feel like 10 hours, but come with us on this little bucket list trip. I am so excited as we head to Banff. Last little town in Montana before getting to the border. Now leaving Montana.
Missoula, Montana. To Banff.
5 days.
Nope. 2 things of pepper spray.
Bear spray.
Bear spray.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Thank you. We're in Canada. Now that we're in Canada, let's go out over the itinerary. And yes, I printed everything out, including our reservations for our campsite, our shuttles, and even directions from our campsites to where we need to go to, because I know we're not going to have any service and we're not familiar with the area, so I came prepared.
Directions to where we need to get to.
There's directions from our campsite to our trails, just not from crossing to Jasper, because I thought we would have service. We still have 6 hours and 20 minutes left, but the plan is to get to Jasper tonight, walk around downtown, eat, and then go to our campsite. And we're only camping in Jasper for one night. And then tomorrow morning, we make the 2-hour and 40-minute drive to catch our 8:30 in the morning shuttle in Yoho National Park, which is another park right outside of Banff and Jasper. And people said that if you're gonna do Banff, do Jasper and Yoho, so we're making it work. And this hike is a lottery hike, which I did not think we were gonna get, but we got it, so that's why we made the commitment to do the 8:30 shuttle, because when are we gonna do it again? So that's our next 24 hours, and then after that hike tomorrow, we're going into Banff, setting up camp for the rest of the weekend. We're staying in one place and exploring Banff. So we're here Thursday through Monday. I think this is our first look at the Canadian Rockies. I'm actually probably wrong, but it's still pretty. Now I think these are definitely the Canadian Rockies because they go for a while.
I've never dated one.
So pretty. So cool. Lunch spot. We're driving along Icefields Parkway right now, getting to Jasper, and we saw the spot and we're starving, so we were like, we have to stop. That is Crowfoot Glacier over there. So pretty. Literally unreal. Stopped at one of the little pit stops along the way at Icefields Park because one, I didn't see a lot of the other ones I had written down, and two, we were just so ready to get into the town of Jasper and eat and get to our campground because we have such a busy day in the morning. So we finally made it to Jasper. And I totally kind of forgot, but they had a giant fire here last year, and so much was burned down, including part of the town. There's that gas station across the street that they're still rebuilding. They're doing so much rebuilding, but excited to see the little town. Montana's barbecue and more. Dinner was delicious, and then I thought beaver tails were just like a Mont Tremblant thing, because that's the only other place in Canada I've been to. But there's beaver tails right next to the restaurant, so obviously for dessert. I'm so excited for this. The last time I had one was like when I was 13. Our camp is all set up. Look at those Canadian Rockies, so pretty. Now we're gonna walk down to the water. The river trail was closed because, like I said, they had a huge fire here last year, so for safety concerns and like rebuilding the habitat, it's closed, but we're just gonna take a little scenic loop. We tried to squeeze so much in today, and I will say we're not gonna make it to Moraine, or how do you say it? How do you say it? Moraine Lake, which is in Jasper, and Jasper is known for. We were hoping to make it there for the sunset, but we're just wiped and we had to be up so early, so we're not gonna make it. If I was to do it again, I think I would do less stops along Icefields Parkway maybe, so that we could have the energy to make it to the lake. But Icefields Parkway was also awesome, so I don't know, with limited time, you win some and lose some. Still gonna see so many amazing lakes this weekend. Right, we're set up for the night. Our things are set up for tomorrow to get up bright and early. That does it for day one on the Banff Jasper Yoho weekend trip. Good morning! It is 6 a.m. and we woke up at 4:30, 4:15 because we got a lottery hike for Yoho National Forest, which is 2 hours and 40 minutes away from where we camped last night, and the shuttle's at 8:30, but we have to be there by, I think, 20 minutes beforehand, so 8:15. But it's so pretty to get the morning glow over these glaciers. So it's our first full day in the park, so I am so excited to come along. We got to see these views yesterday, but I was the one driving. It's so beautiful. We have to get to our shuttle pickup spot, and decided to stop at Bow Lake where we stopped at yesterday because the lighting right now is perfect. So pretty. We are about ready to board our shuttle to Lake O'Hara. I'm excited for this one. I'm so glad that I found it. We'll see how it goes. We made it to Lake O'Hara, and it looks like Switzerland. It is so beautiful. I'm so happy I stumbled upon this blog that told me about this place, so I am so excited to get started. We are doing the Alpine Loop. It goes above and to some alpine lakes. It's like 3,000 feet elevation gain and 6.8 miles all around. So let's get started. is gorgeous. Cody and his Hawkeye spotted some mountain goats. Took a lunch break at the top of that crazy steep elevation gain. We gained almost 3,000 elevation in like 1.4 miles. So much deserved break, and now we're continuing along the trail. And look, there's mountain goats. Insane. This hike has been so beautiful. We were going to do a whole alpine lake loop, which was in total 6.8 miles, but it's already 1 o'clock and we would like to catch the either 2:30 or 4:30 shuttle back to the parking lot. There's either a 2:30, 4:30, or 6:30. We really don't want to do 6:30, so we decided, you know what, all these views are amazing, let's just go back, take the shuttle, and set up camp for the rest of the weekend and try to relax a little bit. So we are taking a shorter route to hopefully make the 2:30 or the 4:30 shuttle and get into Banff. But there's just so many pretty views along this whole entire way. I mean, look at the color of this lake. How is this real? It just blows my mind. Insane. Someone just tell me, like, how is this real? This is stunning. Like, are we kidding? It's wild because we hiked this morning all the way up there, across this rock face, down behind that, and behind there was the lake. And now we're hiking down. And just like that, we are back where we started our morning. It is so beautiful. And we made the 2:30 bus. Hello. Hello. At our campsite for the rest of the week. We are all set up and now we're enjoying dinner. It's only 6 o'clock, but we have to be at Lake Louise, which is 50 minutes from our campsite, by 3:45 in the morning. So we catch the sunrise shuttle at 4:30 to Moraine Lake and sit there until the sunrise is, but it's gonna be beautiful and totally worth it. It's so hard to get these shuttle tickets, so I'm feeling so lucky, and it was a beautiful day. We're gonna have an amazing day tomorrow, but this is our setup for dinner and camp for the next few nights. And this is dinner. Cody's cooking and enjoying his quesadilla. But that does it for today. It was beautiful. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the morning. Good morning. It is 3 a.m. We woke up at 2:15 to head to Lake Louise so we can catch our shuttle or the sunrise over Moraine Lake. It is super early, exhausted. We got to go to bed early at 8:30, so that was nice. But yesterday morning we woke up to a bugle from elk, and it was just magical. This morning we didn't wake up to anything, but we are going to be seeing an amazing sunrise in a little bit. So excited, cannot wait to see it. It looks insane on
Instagram and YouTube and everything. So I'm so excited to experience this, and so lucky that we got these shuttle tickets because it's so hard to get. So we're super excited, and come along. We've been here for about an hour now, or almost, yeah, an hour. And when we first got here, it was pitch black and the stars were beautiful. I tried getting video, but you couldn't see it. But now it's starting to get lighter out, and the views are gorgeous. The sun is coming up, and it's already looking so beautiful. I can't wait for the golden tip. It's about 6:40. We've been here since 4:40 about, and the golden sunrise is just hitting that peak. Where every time a 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. wake-up call is always worth it for the views. Nice to see what we hiked through this morning in the pitch black with just our headlamps. Not dangerous at all. Now time to go shed our layers, have some more food, and hike our little hearts away. We're on our way to our hike today, and we get to pass Lake Louise, and it's as pretty as it looks. What social media doesn't show you is all the people. LOL. Lane of 6 Glaciers, that's where we're going. And they have a little tea house up there. I'm so excited. This whole trip has altered my brain chemistry. Like, this is shit you only see on National Geographic. It's beautiful. Traffic jam, stuck behind some horses. Tea hut was so cute. I got the dog's pick of the day, which is caramel DT or cream de caramel. Very delicious, and it's so cute. Since they're literally in the middle of the mountains, if you carry 2 garbage bags down for them, you get 2 free tea bags of your pick. And they had fresh baked treats, and we got the cinnamon strudel, and it was so good. Definitely worth the stop. Made it back to Lake Louise, and I have not gone swimming in any of these glacial lakes yet, so I'm determined to make it happen today. I have my Tivas with me and my towel, so I came prepared. No excuses, it's happening. were just wiped from waking up at 2 a.m. So we literally both took naps until maybe 5:36, and then Cody's like, let's go to Moose Meadows and make dinner, because as you know, he's big into moose right now. It's his big thing for hunting season. So we're like, all right, so we are gonna cook dinner in Moose Meadows and hope a moose comes and says hello from a safe distance. Mac and cheese and hot dogs and wine. Well, we made it back to camp after dinner. We just got our stuff ready for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is our latest morning that we have to wake up. We don't have to be at our shuttle until 6:15. We're taking the 6:30 shuttle to Moraine Lake and hiking Sentinel Pass. I'm excited because the views, again, are just going to be amazing. The views of this whole entire park are stunning. But today was so much fun. I think we're more of an alpine lake couple than we are like crazy overlooks. I mean, don't get me wrong, the glaciers were amazing today, but at the same time I was like, like I wish we hiked to something that we couldn't see the whole time, because the whole hike you kind of see the glaciers. You see a few more once you get to the like overlooking point, but I think we just like alpine lakes more. But tomorrow we're hiking to one, and then we're hiking to another viewpoint. So super excited. We met some random people on the trail on Friday, and they said that this is a good hike. So I'm glad I picked it, but excited for the day tomorrow. Good night. Morning. It is almost 6:30. We're about to catch our shuttle to Lake Moraine again this morning. We are not doing the sunrise again, but hopefully we get a little peek of that orange glow before we start our hike. We have a long hike ahead of us with almost 3,200 elevation gain over, what is it? What'd I say it was? 2,600 elevation gain over 3.5 miles, and then of course 3.5 miles back. But yeah, gonna be a hard one, but very rewarding. Breakfast today, pika, and this whole weekend we've only had backcountry meals for breakfast because we just don't have time to cook in the morning. So hopefully tomorrow we get to sleep in a little bit and before our trek home and enjoy some pancakes and bacon for breakfast. But yeah, today is our last full day of adventuring around Banff. Back at Lake Moraine. Still so pretty. We didn't catch the orange glow, but that's okay. We are going to start our hike. The views are worth the pain. It's a large valley. Now we're headed up there. We made it. Oh my god, we made it. That was one of the most challenging hikes I've done. I honestly like get emotional when I'm struggling, but I just push myself, and I'm so happy that my body moves and I get these amazing views. We just finished our hike, and there's of course the beautiful Moraine Lake, and I didn't get to go swimming in it yesterday because we were here so early in the morning, and I'm a wimp. But now that it's midday and I'm sweating to death, I'm gonna do it. If I could do Lake Louise, I could do this. That was so refreshing. The perfect way to end our last hike in Banff. Finally, we see a bear. But it's causing a traffic jam. And we are not going to be these people getting out, gawking over a black bear. Oh, it's this one guy is. The bear's right behind that guy in the black. Like, what? Look, I see him from a safe distance right here. Aww. Poor Mr. Bear just trying to enjoy lunch. He's a big back there. Oh my god. Back at camp, and the rest of the day will be doing nothing. We tried napping, but it's too hot to nap, so right now we're just people watching among the camp, and it's actually quite entertaining. One group was at the wrong campsite, and we just watched them move their whole entire tent to a new campsite. And then we watched another group that thought they could just show up and camp there, but that's not how this works. So yeah, now we're getting ready to cook dinner, and I'm doing my word search. Final dinner will be a little Sunday sauce, except I didn't make it. It's store-bought. And we'll have some peppers and onions and some ground beef, and that's dinner. I like when you're camping, s'mores are a must, and we haven't gotten to make a fire or s'mores the whole time we've been here because we've been waking up at the butt crack of dawn, so I've been going to bed somewhat early, but finally we get to make some s'mores. I'm making mine with a peanut butter cup. Head home. Night. Good morning. We are packing up camp. Well, Cody's packing up camp while I cook us a actual breakfast for the first time in 5 days. Made some bacon and some pancakes, and then we are going to head into Banff and play tourist because I want to get some souvenirs and things. Last night was the longest I slept in the last 5 days. I got, according to my Garmin, 10 hours of sleep. What I will say is that we camped at Tunnel Mountain Village 1, and when it comes to getting camping reservations for Banff, it is so hard, but I did a lot of research beforehand, and I had a lot of first, second, third picks, and this was actually a third pick. And so I just took what I can get, but if you could be choosy, I would go with Tunnel Mountain Village 2 and try and get a front spot because you'll actually have like views of the mountains, which I'm looking at as we drive by right now. Whereas like we were in the trees, but the pictures made it look like we might have some views, but still like it was fine. We only slept there, but just a tip. This is Tunnel Mountain Village 2 and then the views. It's so cute! And a lot less crowded than it was when we drove by on Saturday, thank God. We're passing a Tim Hortons, so I had to stop. We're about back in the States. Back in the States, and it's almost my time to drive, so might as well end the vlog and give you guys my little recap. I will say, going into this trip, I thought that I could get maps and stuff like we do in the US national parks when you check in and get your pass, but totally forgot, in Canada, they made parks free this year, so there's no getting passes, so there was no map. So I will recommend, if you're going to the parks, to purchase maps beforehand, because I think that would have been really helpful when we were driving through the Icefields to Jasper and things like that, just to see some of the pullouts we wanted to stop at. But overall, an amazing trip. I this has been on a bucket list of mine to go to Banff forever, and the fact that we got to win a lottery hike and go to Yoho, we got to check out Jasper, and got to see so much of Banff. It was just a jam-packed weekend, but so worth it. I'm looking forward to getting some sleep this week, but also posting all my content and pictures on Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. So if you enjoyed this vlog, make sure to subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.